Matthew 7:15. I didn't know that comes from the Bible. From sour grapes to feet of clay, biblical origins behind everyday words and expression. Karen Ahrens, I think. I can't see. I think it's Ahrens. Karen Ahrens. Girl, I wish you would print. Was blind, child. My hair is awful. One day I'll care. Anyway, a metaphor for an enemy who pretends to be your friend. A wolf in sheep's clothing is another classic from the Sermon on the Mount. But it was an Aesop fable dating back to the 6th century before Christ that made metaphor of the phrase centuries earlier. The story is that of a hungry wolf that discovers a chief's fleece on the ground. By draping in it, the wolf finds a covert way to get closer to his prey, i.e. those unsuspecting sheep. In scriptural context, a similar image is depicted in this passage. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are raving wolves. As wandering prophets with varying messages, with commonplaces in towns and villages of Jesus' day. The admonition was quite simple. Beware the messenger. But to help you know your sheep from your wolves, Jesus also offers the ultimate test for spotting false prophets. In the next verse he said, you shall know them by their fruits. In grace of God, honor and prayer. We arrived. Orville and I had discussed this thoroughly. That he must respect me until I'm gone. What he does away from me, I don't care. But for the neighborhood, we will, because they've already disrespected me more than is forgivable. Suffice, Holden has his black people. And it's like, I've seen that white car before. I think the black girl has finally got a sugar daddy or something. I know she's got a little girl. Oh, it's so sad. Audacity, they stayed there talking. Just stayed there and stared. Like that Mexican whore that was here yesterday. That black girl came out more times to see Orville than he could shake his stick. That black manager tried to set it up. But baby, me and God got a plan. We're going to harvest this son of a bitch. For Israel. I'm going to cut him some slack. He's got this week. I'm ready to take my test. And I am employable. Right, Cedars? You say my health is perfect. Anyway, suffice. Last Monday they called the evil undefined of 1576 labor rating, and also Republic. In fact, they even sent another Mexican to take Orville's place after Orville had told him he was coming. It goes to show you, corporations don't even know what the fuck is going on. What's going on? What is going on? Well, from Obama letting go of Muslims, terrorists, how many from Guantanamo Bay have joined ISIS? How many from Guantanamo Bay are currently in the United States waiting to walk their terror? America. It has been prophesied, not only by me, but by others, that America will be destroyed from within. And that is true. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. How can you take... By the way, it is 9 o'clock. You see, the homosexuals and the gringo bullies, oh my God, they passed by yesterday. I thought they were going to attack. Michael to the right, Gabriel to the left, Uriel before, Raphael behind, Elias, Shakir from above. I'm ready. But then Gomer Paula was up here. Oh, it's so hard to keep all the trash in one place. Anyway, supplies. I'm ready to take my test.
What?
Orville, I'm doing something.
If you ever want to go out to dinner, or go out somewhere, go anywhere you want to go, what store you want to go to, or something, a stage you want to go to. A pet store, okay? That's what you do. Let me show you something.
Surprise,
right
America.
Look right here. You hit this.
Nothing can be done.
Wait, 1 second. You hit this spot right here, the button right here, and then you can pick wherever you want to go to and put it down there, and the thing will take the track you there. It'll guide you there.
Are you finished?
Yeah.
Surprise, America. What's going on is unmitigated bullshit. You cannot blame the police. If you go to a function that is chaos and is for the sole purpose of destroying America, you can do that in Ferguson. You can pick anywhere in the hell you want to go, but you ain't going to do it in Los Angeles. You hear me? We got some mean cops. You fuck with us. How many people are going to have a poor Christmas because their store was looted? How is that protest? I try to imagine Martin Luther King doing that. I really do. I know Jesse Jackson will probably do it. How's your mentally ill son? You cannot expect the police to be on eggshells right now. You cannot. Baby, they may look tough and all that militarized stuff they got on, but baby, they're human. And as human, they have feelings, they have emotion. I'm trying to help you see my face. Let me try something. No, it doesn't work. It's like, who organized that protest down on Figueroa, my fucking street? But you don't care about it. Who organized that protest? Was that Move On Old? Tom Kelly, was that your group? Let me tell you something, Melba Toes. Whose idea was to swoop down on the cops? If the cops had not held back, like the cops that held back here, not beating the shit out of that boy who tried to hit him with a skateboard. Who organized that 200 protesters would surround a police officer? We paid for that goddamn truck, car. That's madness. Now, Berkeley, how you doing? I got some more videos to upload. It's going to be a busy day. Anyway, Berkeley, Orville, here. I want you to pick a spot and go through this. You know, David, this license, well, of course, you're going to sign an agreement. You will. But I want you to go in there and just 8 pages, I want you to look at it. And then you're going to start in here. Okay? Wait a minute. Here's 1 of 4. 1 of A. 3, 2, 3. Okay, this is the knowledge test which you are familiar with and should do very well. I want you to take your time and read it. Okay? Drink your coffee, there's some pumpkin pie. Oh, I found a better rouse. You get away from these Mexicans like Third and Vermont and even USC, because those little Mexican whores come up there too. It's amazing. You can come on my Facebook, but you can't fix your own motherfucking country. Well, anyway, oh, this is so simple. It is most remedial. Like I say, the difficulty is not. It's not the written test. It's not this. The difficulty will be not driving. It will be you. This morning on the way to on one of the freeways, these cars were driving 80, 90 miles an hour. Gomer was going 70. That's why I like the side roads. Got the lights to slap this on bitch. Where are the police? They're busy getting ready for the next bullshit protest. The biggest challenge will be you people. Because I'm going to know I'm going to be the best 18-wheeler this side of the Mason-Dixon line. And I do declare, he will get his license. He will. I'll make sure of that. It's up to him to keep it. And we cannot, regardless of how much pain, do not answer that telephone. Regardless of how much agony I walk, I will stop smoking marijuana until I retire again. I did it before, I can do it again. Anyway, this means much to me. And I'm going to continue. I'm going to go ahead and register with UCLA. I'm going to get someone to help me. I can go to school for free online. I don't want to go with your children. I don't want to know y'all. I'll show up for graduation.
That's the message for you. It's LV767.
Anyway, I will. Because I'll do it on the line. When I start doing cross country, I will have someone with me. I will. I know that family, that boy and his grandmother. I know that boy could learn to be a truck driver. I know I can teach him. If it's a method, I'm not teaching nobody, but I can guide him. Your free will isn't as strong as Orville. You should have seen his free will this morning. So thus, I want my grandson. And I will find him. I didn't see him yesterday selling tamales or nothing. I'm very concerned about him, that she does have a daughter. I didn't like her daughter. I don't care for her. When I come and buy a product, and I'm there first, you will service me first. I don't give a dang if you'll grab me, show up.
Obama came out and said, please, everybody in the country, have calm.
Have calm, that nigga wants his stuff.
Begging,
let me tell you something, Obama. I know y'all hearing this shit, because everybody in California is, I'm not the only one. But let me tell you something, Obama. Muslim raised audacity, you lying son of a bitch.
He sat down with a black guy to do an interview.
Oh my God. What? Anyway, stop it, Orville.
Right there.
Americans. What Gomer Powell, Obama saying is true. You need to calm down and chill. But I think he's a little too late on that, don't you think? Look what he did on Ferguson. What he said about Trayvon is true. That could have been his son. Because Trayvon did another motherfucking thing wrong. And the Zimmerman got off is proof that our system is broke. But we are not.
Look where she put that bottle, right there on top of the face.
You see, there's women for Orville. I know they are. Oh, yeah. Because they're always coming around him.
That's a lie.
I am doing something most important To me and to people like me. Not to immigrants, and definitely not to people like Orville. Suffice. But whatever the police do, it's in their job description. And you have already set a precedent. Los Angeles, if no other motherfucking city, Los Angeles will not tolerate this bullshit. If you people gonna walk a Berkeley, oh my Berkeley, God dang it, Lucifer, you're everywhere. Anyway, no, the hell no. Hey, I get pissed. I get pissed. Listen to him get excited. You know, Grace is over here.
Grace will take it.
Instead of have you ever had a teenager, a nasty one, a perverted one? And he'll come up and you say, take care of the kids for me. And he'll go, Mama, look what she did. Mama.
That's a lie. The other one.
Would you please get away from that?
She brought you the stick.
Anyway, America. I'm up there with you. There's some pretty bad motherfucking police. But I must agree to disagree 101%. There are good police. The Chief Beckett's of misery is that's Garcetti's problem. Let me tell you something. I know what it is to be harassed by the police. These people over here next door in Sheridan with them hoes and quills live. For me, there's one too. There ain't none for me Roners there. There's no homosexuals up there. That's not what Sudabay say. Anyway, Orville had beat me bad, done something bad to me, and I was screaming. Well, they got upset and they called the police. Not to protect me, but just because their dream was, their fellatio was interrupted. That nasty cop came out here and called me a man. Then told me I have no breasts. These are not breasts. I can go without a blouse in public. By medical definition, these are not breasts. Surprise.
$100,000
Listen to Gomer.
That's true.
Look at Gomer, isn't he so wonderful? True. David, what are you studying your test?
Yeah.
You're like him. You're misinformed. Baham was there and continues to be there. And I'm going to call in a minute my AARP because I got a letter from him. I'm going to read it to him and I'm going to record it. But still, let me tell you something. What it was, I was as crazy as you people say I was. God dang it. What if I was like him? Or one of them?
Oh.
I mean, that black car just stood parked there. I don't know. I think that, you see, I saw that black girl. That may be her sugar daddy. Anyway, most obscene. Oh, listen to Gomer. What?
Oh, bullshit.
All bullshit. What you doing here, Gomer?
You can't buy any bullshit.
Here's Gomer. Take your weed and get the fuck away from me. Surprise. I had my issues with police. I walked in intense. From 2004, it's getting better. Oh, and today I told you, he grins like he has no conscience. I bumped it. I gave him an NCIS up the head. That's another one of these whores homosexuals say I was beating a motherfucker. I don't give a damn. That's my birds. Anyway, I guess I am evil. I am not. Surprise. Y'all gonna have to stop this shit. I don't care what's going on in Berkeley. I don't care what's going on in Sacramento. I really don't. I really don't. I don't care what's going on anywhere in the country. but Los Angeles. We are already walking terrorist actions from brown privilege. Honestly, we got that problem to deal with. And then their children. Oh my God. Anyway, this isn't going to walk in Los Angeles. We have already had our share of chaos. That's it. And Obama, don't you show your ass up here.
She took it in a big circle. Huh?
But you didn't show up your ass. That child that was murdered on an avenue or a boulevard or a street, coursing through Westmoreland or East Los Angeles, or walking Watts or South Central. You never showed up your racist body here, did you, fool? And you go to Ferguson for a criminal? Boy, kids mind their ass. You made it worse. And now MoveOn.org. MoveOn.org, are you part of the New World Power? Because you sure are acting like it's stupid. And Tom Kelly, do you think I'll let you come back on my Facebook? You saw I deleted you. Let me take care of the baby for a minute. Like I said, you have a nasty teenager. You go in his bedroom, you see pornography, you see all kinds of stuff. It stinks of evil. And then you tell the child, take care of the baby for a few minutes while I do something. Anyway, Grace, let me do it then. Anyway, that's horrible. He's 55.
All the way around
so that means that some bitch gonna die like this. He's gonna walk into Alzheimer's like this and get worse. He's gotta get this license because he's gonna need the money to be taken care of. And one path I see, a Barando's gonna walk on him. That's his life. Anyway, I have issues with the police, but not with the good police. I have issues with Beck and Garcetti, but not with the police force. I have issues that they have lost sensitivity because we were being sons of it. We need those helicopters. We need more. What happened in Berkeley is not going to happen in America, in Los Angeles. Anyway, 22 minutes. I'm going to upload this piece of shit. And you join a group that is known for violence. Known for getting it wrong. Then baby, it's on your skin. If you walking and the police push you with what you expect. Now, I have many issues with them, but we must support them 101%. America, it has become normal for people to get a hangnail and call the cops. And then blame the cops. It is normal for a homosexual to make up a big story over an encounter with a Gomer. It is normal. It is normal for little girls to get fucked. How can that be normal? I saw 2 little girls grow up. Oh my God. It is not enough that I know those that did that to them will burn in hell. That's not enough for me. Baraka? Hell no. Anyway, I want to load this I need to make some, I'm going to go ahead and start supper. I have really no plans to go out. Every time we go out is some shit. All of a sudden there was no one in the alleys waiting for us. I picked out a few different routes, but there's just too many of them. They're like roaches. Anyway, Republic Services, did you notice what I posted on your website for 68 and Paramount? You have hired men, Mexican men, can't even speak English, who terrorized a Caucasian just to terrorize them. You send him out with the very man to try to run him over with a dumpster. Then you put him in a hole. You don't think I'm going to talk about this in Congress, baby? Down, say I'm writing. The letter I sent off to Boehner is going to go to CNN and Forbes magazine. Forbes magazine. How you feeling, Stephen Cooper? I want you to tell me, Republic Services of 68th and Paramount, you stole our jobs. You terrorize him. You terrorize me. The people that work for you terrorize us. You assume, oh, America. Hold up one motherfucking minute. I take my red heels because I'm getting used to putting in them. I still don't have, I have the batteries if I forget to take the radio. I'm busy getting Gomer up. What time did Gomer get up this morning? What time did this little doll and teenager get up this morning? Knowing that Mexicans, both permanent and contract, are trying to harm him. One permanent Mexican man told Orville he should be going to Gardena. I told Orville, you tell that motherfucker to kiss my nigger ass, because I'm going to be working right here at 68 and Paramount. I will work there 2 years, baby. Well, I'll probably work 3 years. Then I'm going to start cross country. It's going to take that long to get, I gotta be able to skate on concrete, on asphalt. Because you people slam your brakes, you're horrible. You slam your brakes, you cut in. Today a truck wanted to get over. And I turned around and he was going, excuse me, Gomer Powell. Excuse me. That's your co-worker. We truckers, we're like not the sick ones, because I do know some truckers that carry a platter of crystal meth. This was back in 1989 in July. I was stunned. I turned to Al Balboa, I'm not going there. And she said, Nikki, we need some milk. We need some milk. It was Sunday evening. Surprise, we didn't need no motherfucking milk. I win. Can you imagine a truck driver in the palm of his hands is like a cop? Not only you have to overlook the situation and respond to the action, not the situation. And a lot of these cops, they respond to the situation like that's whore Cindy from next to the bullies of 1122. Just think, a cop park in front of a fire hydrant and coach that horse she's walking by.
Guess what?
What? Here's your papers.
I get paid. We go over there and buy half a sheet of
A what?
half a sheet of powder.
Yes, Grace. What do you? Yes, you need to finish that floor because once we pass our license.
I'm with the dusty towel.
You finish the bathroom floor. I want to get this place finished. You know, nothing major has ever been done to this apartment other than what we have done. The carpets were over 40 years old.
Come here. Come here.
Even her daughter, Linda, from her said, I'm sorry, Nicole, Mama didn't let y'all have a nice car. I said, don't matter. I'm not like that. I'm not. Baby, all I want is to be left the fuck alone. David, you need to get her away. No, get away, Gomer. You're going to knock everything over. He does this on purpose. He does. Anything that is of mine, of value, he will destroy.
Ah, she ain't ever.
He will destroy.
Who's she?
I don't know. It could be for me. You know how these homosexuals are. And these Korean terrorists, the Korean manager of 1131, that terrorist, I mean, I don't know how the fuck he got into our country. I was so pissed at the church. You're going to see one of my videos. But then I see the preacher. And I see his wife. I can't. How can I blame them for egos that cannot be changed? This neighborhood will never change until there's just one Mexican with a pet bull. He brings the dog here on purpose. Where's Garcetti? Is that your father, Garcetti? Is that nasty Mexican with that pet bull that gets drunk and lets the dog loose? Is that your grandpappy? Somebody's that nasty Mexican took a big old crack right in front of the church. And then up here, you should see down here how they tore it up. They tore it up something bad. Grace, I need you to get off. America. The police are broken. But what do you expect? Our society is broken. Homosexuals have more rights than Christians. Whores have more rights than Scripture. And y'all want us to be kind to them, to be accommodating. I'm not that way. And that's one reason I've had issues with the cops. Because homosexuals are very, very... They're not like the gays of the 40s. I mean, of the 50s and 60s. It's different, 70s. These are more like a San Francisco bathhouse without common sense. And the cops are definitely drug into this. Of course they are. Come on. Grace, you're not taking that into the house. America. We all have heard a story of a bad cop. We've all heard a story of a bad nurse. Many bad nurses. We've heard stories about bad doctors. I got a list. We've heard bad stories about bad corporations, about bad businesses, about bad neighborhoods. Why? Allah, ¿por qué would not the police be infected with what our society is? I remember the Sheridans had rented to this one Mexican girl. Come here, baby. What you got in your mouth? Oh my God. Give me the audacity. This is to my computer chair I'm sitting in. Grace. She needs some training. Anyway, babe. Okay, go get it. Oh no. She'll jump. Grace, no. I gotta go pick it up. Anyway, Grace, I'm sorry. Eat the tree. Come on. Eat the tree, baby. Anyway, America. Our society is screwed up. Why wouldn't the cops be? In the Mid-Wilshire, very nice apartment. This was one of the nicer apartments of Sheridan's. Was a Mexican girl that was going to join the academy. Now, listen to this. She was going to join the academy. She lied to the non-profit, the Mexicans that support Mexicans are going through bullshit, but it's lies. She tried to get Miss Sheridan to pay them the rent back. Orville, I had made Orville buy mouse that you put on peanut butter. And then there's traps and everything. There were no mice, there were no rats, there were nothing, even though the street is littered with them. I want you to know this Mexican child who not only lied to the nonprofit, and she brought him in. How stupid are Mexicans that they fight for a lie? Well, anyway, she put a mouse that you get at a pet store, killed it and put it on the steps. I'm going to take Michelle into court. I told Michelle, you need to put a camera on the four corners. You're dealing with Mexicans. She never did. But the thing is, that child was going to be a cop. Was going to be a cop. A liar, a cheater, and a thief. She wanted Mrs. Sheridan to pay back all the tenants' money. That's a lie. But that is the character of a Mexican, because I've seen it too often. I'm not generalizing, I'm stating fact. Survives. Oh, Grace. You cannot blame the cops. It's HR's responsibility. Anybody hired should have to have a polygraph. Fucking sodium pentothal. Hell, a good Samaritan, excuse me, they're not breast. A good Samaritan. They shot me up with pentothal, sodium pentothal, and asked me questions. As Dr. John Kowalski. As Diane Johnson. Yet they allowed me to walk 11 months with cancer. Now that's a bad doctor, that's a bad hospital. And they're still hurting patients. Patients come to the HR, to the emergency room. They keep coming back to the emergency room 2, 3, 4 days before they get seen. Because the buses stop. Obamacare says, you see, this is so much shit. Obamacare says, oh, we're doing. Well, people that are on Obamacare go to Good Samaritan because they don't have a primary care, like Gomer here. And the hospitals are charging for these visits. When Orville went through a hit and run up here on by that park, not MacArthur Park, the one over here with the library. He was on his bike and he got run over. They took him first to Hollywood Presbyterian. Kept him there a few days. Pumped him up with drugs, a drug addict. Then, to make the money stretch, they sent him to Good Samaritan. Mind you, his leg was broken on his hip. Then they kept him there a few days, pumping him with drugs, a drug addict. Then they sent him to USC. Finally, they do the surgery. Then they dumped him by the post office downtown. The police pick him up and take him to Weingard. Don't tell me about your I care. America, before you blame the rich for anything, you better blame the poor. Do you vote? No, baby, you don't. You don't. Anyway, police are bad because we're bad. Or you're bad. And get over it, baby. Because it's not going to change it. You change it. And we're not going to have this shit happen again in Los Angeles. Do you understand? That's... I sat stunned listening to Fox News for this black man. 100,000 of inventory. Don't you know people pinch and scrape to get that much inventory? Gomer Pyle, I intend to buy a Freightliner. Do they come in electric? Anyway, I'm going to pinch and save and everything. We're still going to be making good money. But the thing is, it's not going to walk Los Angeles. I walked too many protests in Los Angeles that there has been no violence. No violence. When I stopped going, the kids started throwing bottles. The last one I went to, I had to drag a boy in from, he got in the middle of traffic. I said, Gomer, what the fuck's wrong with you? I did, ask Powell. I pulled him in. America, this is not gonna walk. Our nation is too old to survive this bullshit. You attend a function of chaos and whatever you get in just cause. Not fair? Not fair? I want to ask one job that was gotten from these protests. One homeless person that was taken off the street. Anyway, in grace of God be honored. Gomer Pyle's got to stop studying. America, we're all in situations we don't want to be in. All of us. All of us. God dang, you think I want to live next to this garbage? They define me and don't even know me. I tell you, Gomer Pyle may have pissed me off something fierce this morning. I mean, that black bitch has wanted Gomer since I don't know how long. And Gomer probably already fucked him. But they ain't gonna walk for right now. It ain't gonna walk for right now. Anyway, y'all be blessed. And again, I want to say, I have been terrorized. We are threatened in this neighborhood. There is no merit, no God, and definitely no scripture. In grace of God be blessed. And amen says amen. Donald Slager, you gonna pay us today, boy? That's quite a conspiracy to say that no one got paid last Monday. So that means, Mitt Romney, you have the power. How many contract people got paid last Monday? And I gotta do some calling. I gotta find out how many. I got some work to do because I got new posters coming out. And Gomer Pyle's gotta study. In grace be blessed. Take what you don't like and mold it into something that's an escape. That's what I'm going to do. In grace be blessed.